Alan Carter, good to finally meet you.
And you too.
So you won this event 2 years ago. You're sitting at a table right now with Hoyt Corkins, who won this event last year, the defending champ.
Yeah.
What's going on at the table? You've been sitting with him like throughout this entire tournament,
All 3
right?
days we've been together, and Hoyt stole my title, so it's time to get it back. But it's hard to get it back from Hoyt, so
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
no one's ever won the same tournament twice, so I guess that's a goal for both of you right now.
That's something to shoot for. I think Hoyt's doing really well right now, and I'm doing pretty well.
Right,
So
about 170,000.
yeah, 170.
Chip average is around 229. So what do you think about Hoyt? How have you sized him up?
Well, Hoyt's very fun to play with because
Yeah.
he's such a gentleman and
He
really
is.
fun to play with. But he's tough to play with. He's got tremendous patience and plays really well, and he likes to claim his pots and sticks with it until he convinces you that it belongs to him. So it's fun to play with him though.
Yeah, and
fun to learn.
you can't ever get mad at the guy because
No.
he really is such a gentleman.
Way too nice. Yeah.
He doesn't. Well, he's good at hiding his emotions if he ever gets upset.
Well, we knew he was coming for business today because he brought his shades.
Okay.
First couple days he was real laid back and talking, and today he comes with shades, okay, and earplugs in. So he's really playing seriously today.
Where are your shades?
I do the hat thing, and just the bill of the hat is what I do. So shades are tough, so I can't do those.
So do you have do you have any pressure that you put on yourself to do really well in this event because you've obviously won it a couple years ago?
Well, you want to do well, but you make your calendar fit this event because you've won. And Beau Rivage is a very nice place, and the people here are very, very friendly. So you try to make it work. And the past 2 years, last year I kind of felt pressure and didn't really play very well. But this year, but just trying to play my game and just be me, and I just relax and have fun.
Do you remember where you were at a couple years ago? At this point, right now, we're at 28 players. If I remember correctly, 2 years ago when we were around 50, you were short stacked and you gained a lot of chips at that point. Where were you at?
Well, last year at the end of day one, I barely had chips, like 13,000, and then by 6 p.m. or so of day two was a chip leader, and pretty much kept the chip lead for most of the way, and got down to 2 to 3 tables. There was one point where I kind of dropped back in the pack, but then managed to get back in front and went to the final table second in chips. But but that tournament there was a lot easier than this one's been. This one's been a total struggle. Every chip has been hard to come by. So because
You've been card dead?
yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen many real hands, so I've kind of had to get creative and, I steal some here and there. But do what you can,
Yeah, well, you're doing really well.
Yeah, and this morning was down to 55 after last night it had 255, and this morning it had 55, and I was like, oh.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, so it's been tough. But
Well, it was great to finally meet you and
Yes, you
catch
too.
up with you, and I'll be watching. We'll see. I love watching the two of you go at it together.
I don't. But anyway.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.